What is going on, Shiba Army? This your boy Random Arts coming with a quick video. And on this video, guys, we're going to be talking about Bone Shibaswap token, as well as take a look at the overall crypto market and also take a look at some Shibarium projects. So before I dive too deeply into this video, do me a huge favor, guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, so that way we could push this content out to more people. So that way more people know about Bone and the the wonderful things that Bone have to offer, especially going into this Bitcoin halving. So super excited about what is to come. But let's first take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin just within the last 24 hours is up 2.49%. We did see 71,000 on Bitcoin today. They did have another retracement, but it is testing or close or knocking at that door of 71. So I definitely love to see this continue to start going higher, because it's going to affect the overall market as well. Same thing with Ethereum. Ethereum currently up 1.5% on the day. But the big news today, guys, is actually Dogecoin, guys. Currently up 18.17% on the day, guys. And take a look at Shiba Inu, up 5.84%. And the reason why I showed you guys Doge and Shiba Inu is due to the fact that if Doge start to have a pump, some of that funds start to cycle into Shiba Inu. And this is why we're outpacing both, Bitcoin as well as Ethereum just within the last 24 hours, because we're seeing a nice rally for Doge. Now, typically what happened, if we start seeing even a bigger pump on Shiba Inu, that funds start to trickle it in, or trickler, I don't even know what that is, but trickle in into Bone, and we may be able to see another pump for Bone. And that's if, again, this is an if scenario. So if we start to see Shiba Inu start going parabolic. Now, an account that you guys should be following on X if you're not following, and this way you guys could get up to date as far as what's the circulating supply of Bone as it currently stand right now. And this is big shout out to CYLR, because he's the one who created this. He came to me like, hey, which wallets were you using as far as to be able to get the circulating supply? I provided that to him, and just within not even 2-3 hours later, he went ahead and got a formula to be able to get this updated for us. So pretty excited to be able to see that, so that way I could just pull up this number, so that way I could see what is the most accurate as far as numbers for Bone, because what we're seeing right now on CoinMarketCap, it is not accurate at all. And don't get this confused, because I see some people think like because they seen total lock / burnt, they think that all of this is burnt. No, that's including tokens that's staked away. I already made a whole video about circulating supply, so I'm not gonna go too deep into it. But I like just looking at these numbers and seeing what I need to see when it comes to Bone. So the next thing, a couple people were asking me saying, hey, that's when I was talking about the providing liquidity with Ratbone and Ratbone Sheeb on WolfSwap, and they wanted to know what was the APR. The APR on it is 50%, guys, so 50.11. So if some of you guys are like, man, that's not big enough, there are other pools out there, but it is a little bit more volatile. Now, this is stable, getting 50%, as far as just for staking your token. That is not bad. So if you guys are interested in staking, make sure you follow the video that I made about staking. I'll leave that link in the description below, or in the comment below, and I'll pin it, so that way you guys can watch it if you want to learn how to do it. But if you want to go with the more volatile route, which is, where you could see impermanent loss and stuff like that, the APR on it is 468%, which is pretty high. But again, that comes with risk. This one, virtually no risk, since it is a stable pool. So, and another thing too that I'm noticing, just because this just went live as far as with the reward today, I'm starting to see the TVL on Shibarium starting to go up. Let me refresh this just to see if it changed at all, if it went up or down. It went down a little bit, so and that might just be due to the price. But this right here, guys, I've been seeing that is having a little bit of inch up, so hopefully we get to that 10 million mark, guys, because that is the goal that they're trying to do right now, getting to 10 million. So hopefully we're able to see that. Now, local news, guys. Not really local news, but just want to say that. But Soul Killer ranked top 10, guys, as far as by community votes, and this is based upon Gems Today or gemsradar.com, which is a website. I guess it try to look for gems and stuff like that. So we're among some of the Solana memes, guys. So it seems like the word is starting to get out for us, because you can see when cat in a dog's world, like there's a whole bunch of, all these memes. But the fact that the point that I wanted to make onto this is being the fact that we're still new and we're already making lists as far as like meme lists. So hopefully this continues, like I mentioned, and that way we could see further price action. So if we look at the current price action right now on the Soul Killer, sitting at 0.407901. So right here we have a couple of options. If we could break past this, then we could probably start having, breaking all-time highs, as well as creating new all-time highs as well. But if we do break down, guys, we may see a further retracement, getting somewhere back to around the 0.405, where we could see support somewhere over there. But who knows? I'm going to continue to watch it just to be able to see what it do. And the last thing, guys, that I do want to bring up to you guys, this is a new token. It is called Voltron Inu. This launched on Shibarium. Now, the reason why I like this token, guys, and you guys know how bullish I am on the 404. So this is ERC 404 token. I went ahead and I caught me about, what, 8, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So I copped about 8, and the chart of it, I mean, it had its launch. Of course, the people from the pre-sale, they sold it down, but this is better for me. I was able to get in at a decent amount of price. Don't know if it's going to continue to keep going down. If it does, I may just buy some more at even cheaper price. But the point for this investment, and I want you guys to understand, because certain investments, you could go a little bit bigger based upon liquidity. So this right here is $29,000 worth of liquidity. So this is not a pool where you could drop, a few thousands of dollars. I mean, if you do, you're essentially the whale in the project. But for me, I do not feel comfortable as far as like dropping that big amount of money, in a pool if it's not, over $1 million or something like that, because I'm always focused on risk reward. So please do not just come in here just blindly just clapping your money, because again, it would be a little bit hard for you to be able to get out without having major price impact if you're 50% or even 10% of the liquidity. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. And one other thing that I do want to say about 404s as well too, guys, and this is what I really hope that some of these projects that do have a 404, that they submit to CoinMarketCap, guys. Submit to CoinMarketCap, and being on top ERC 404 tokens by market cap, because once the 404 market starts to pop, and I'm telling you guys, it is going to pop sooner or later. I'm estimating that this market in itself could pop within the next maybe 12 months or so. And this is why I'm not in any hurry to be able to get out and just slowly accumulate a lot of these tokens that's currently on here, because once it pop, it will make millionaires. And if a Shibarium project that is a 404 is on here, it's going to put eyeballs, because again, people are going to have frenzy coming onto here, just trying to do their research just to be able to see where are the 404s. And if your project is on this list right here, then you have a great chance of not only allowing your project to explode, but also putting that exposure onto Shibarium. I'm glad Sheebs is already on here, so I know that's going to do pretty well, as well as some of these other ones as well too. But really, guys, that's all that I have for you today. Let me know, guys, in the comment down below your thoughts, your opinion about all this. Random Marks, guys, signing off. Peace.